Hello everyone, Brian Adair with the retreat at Center Hill Lake. I'm with Sheri with the ViREO Life, and we're here again to kind of talk a little bit more about Screen-Free Week coming up. We're excited about this, but we have a question for both of us really. But Sheri, first, can you give us an example of something in your life and how screen-free of what you've done, or just kind of an example of time in your life?
Well, one of the things that grabs me about Screen-Free Week, whenever we were doing our research, one of the studies that we came across was in the Fiji Islands, the television was introduced. So it's not even the same level of screen exposure that we have now, even with TV being introduced. Eating disorders came to an all-time high epidemic proportions, was the way the researchers described it. And the reason was because now, instead of having the indigenous beauty culture, what an adolescent would consider beautiful among her peers and her mothers and grandmothers and aunts, now suddenly it was what they were seeing on TV. And I thought to myself, I wonder, because some of you know my personal history, not only with diet mentality, but anorexia and exercise bulimia, that I wonder if my personal history would have been different if I had not had TV, if I had not had screens of that nature putting in images of this is what you're supposed to look like. And thinking about that means for anyone who has young girls, adolescent girls, the more that we can pull them away from a screen, they're going to have a better sense of what their own body and their own beauty is supposed to be. So that's a very personal thing for me. Is wow, I can't imagine what life would be like if I had never had that comparison.
Yeah, and you talk about that, and sure, Screen-Free Week, getting away from your entertainment and some games and things like that you use on a daily basis. But it's also about the marketing side, right?
Yes.
What you're just talking about. It's the more you're on a screen, the more opportunity these companies can market to you. Mm-hmm. And you talked about children and things like that. They are probably their biggest audience in that regard.
True.
And they want you to be on the screen so they can actually market to you and advertise to you. So pretty much setting up that person or that child to either buy their product or things like that. That's why even reducing screen time is in a benefit, like you were talking about.
Yeah. What about for you? Any particular personal stories related to screens that jumps out?
I can give one example, but I want to talk a little bit more about how I live my life daily.
Okay.
But one example, my wife and I, when we went on our honeymoon, I hear a lot of people doing this too, which is great. But we turned our phones completely off. Not on silent, things like that. I mean, we basically put them in the closet for the week. Mm-hmm. And if we need to call somebody, we'd use the landline. Right.
Very nice.
So, that example in itself, it really opened up, just opportunity to just, go hike or, go eat at restaurants without the phone. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like liberating.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But, I think more for me on how I live my life daily is, we do limit our screen time, both personally and for our kids. We have a Friday night pizza and a movie, right? And that's really the only time our TV is turned on.
That's great. That's very intentional. It's not that we're never using a screen, but it's intentional.
That's right. And, it's a treat, right? It's really like something that my children look forward to. Mm-hmm. And we look forward to as well, because it's kind of like that family event. So we're together, we're still interacting. Sure, the movie is on, but it's really about being together more than the actual movie itself. But overall, we've been implementing what's called free play. And free play, really, you can associate to both children and adults.
Okay.
I think we all need unstructured play. And with unstructured play is where your opportunities to reconnect with nature, reconnect with people, being able to, especially from children, problem solve, these types of things.
So describe free play. I've not heard that term before.
So free play is, for example, taking your kids to the park.
Okay.
Maybe multiple families or something like that. And let them play on their own. Let them figure out activities on their own. So you don't have to set up, your soccer goals or set up some type of game.
Okay.
Here is the playground. Go and be kids together.
Okay. So an adult version of that might be just taking a walk in nature, where you don't have a set agenda.
That's right.
It's just whatever comes up. Oh, look at that flower. Is that kind of what?
Absolutely. Okay. And that's a very simple example, and that's a really good example as well. But some other unstructured things is grab your fishing pole, go find a body of water, and go fishing. And maybe it's not necessarily fishing. Maybe it's just there, and you have your book with you. It's kind of unstructured. You just go and do and be a part of those natural environments.
Okay.
We hope to see you on April 28th
Yes.
from 2 to 4 p.m. at the retreat at Center Hill Lake in Smithville, Tennessee. Again, about an hour east of the Nashville airport.
Okay.
Where we'll have a great kickoff screen-free week event that's going to include a nature walk, some activities surrounding, keeping off your screens, and then also education and tools to really provide. And we're also giving away a 2-night stay, a weekend getaway. So you can sign up for that while you're on site. But we really look forward to seeing you out there. And, we're both passionate about this cause and just getting people kind of unplugged so they can, reconnect to their lives and their people in their lives.
Brian, this is great. I'm looking so forward to seeing you there. Make sure that you're there April 28th from 2 to 4. You can register on Eventbrite or the Facebook event that we're setting up, or just contact either one of us personally, and we'll be glad to get you registered for it. He's giving away the 2 nights. I'm giving away my Nourish Your Life program so that you can learn how to eat intuitively. And part of eating intuitively is not having a screen in front of you whenever you are eating your meals, interacting with the people that are around you. We look so forward to seeing you there. Let us know if you've got any questions, and we'll see you on the 28th of April.